The Lord spoke to me early this year and said that 2016 is a year of blessings and supernatural provision. It's a season of trusting the Lord for all of our needs. There's supernatural provision available for all those who believe. He said that there's many who believe Him but don't truly trust Him. So it's a real season of us coming into a place of trusting God for all of our needs. And in that, He will begin to release the blessings and supernatural provision. I was reading in Daniel 11:32 says, "The people who know their God shall be strong and carry out great exploits." So I believe we're going to begin to see the manifold wisdom of God being released to the body of believers. Now, the Lord spoke to me some things that I'm just going to read what He said, and I'm not going to explain it too much. I think it's pretty much self-explanatory. He said that, I call this the let there be's, because a lot of times the Lord speaks to me in that way, kind of like He did in the beginning, let there be light, and there was light. But He said, let the walls of despair come down in this nation. The enemy has really entrapped us by getting us to think on wrong mindset, and have the wrong mindset. So we've come into a place of depression and despair. So He said, let those walls of despair come down in this nation. Let honor be restored to her shores. And I believe that's what we are going to see. I know there's an election taking place this year, and I believe God's man for this time and this season is going to, in a period of time, begin to restore a unity to this nation. He said, let fighting between brothers be restrained. What I see today is an uprising really like a civil war, because we are not united, we are at each other's necks constantly. But I believe that in this unity between the brethren that's coming, that's really at our door now, we're going to see that. So the fighting between the brothers will be restrained, and there'll be unity once again. Let joy and laughter once again be entertained. Let the Lord reign on high once again as school children sing out His praise. Children are allowed to speak about the Lord in school now. When I was a kid, we sang, onward Christian soldiers. We sang the old rugged cross. We were allowed to speak about Jesus. We prayed in school, and now it's forbidden. So I think we're going to see that again, as justices are assigned to our Supreme Court. Let there be sanctity in the homes once again, and prayer on the lips of all my saints. So this is what I believe the Lord is doing in our nation at this time, really bringing us back to our knees and restoring our nation. And out of that restoration of our nation will come greater blessings, because we will be once again honoring the Lord. So I believe that for each one of us, as we have cried out to the Lord, we are going to see our nation restored. We are going to receive the supernatural blessings. God has a storehouse that He's just wanting and willing to pour down to us. If we are just willing to receive it. But we only receive it when we are fully able to trust Him for all of our needs. So be blessed this day. And I just pray that, you are willing to trust God, trust Him for all of your needs. Don't just go to your knees when you need something. He should be the first one you go to when even the slightest thing takes place. Go to Him first. Trust Him and obey Him. Now, be blessed in all you do this year, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Amen.